Yesterday saw Bitcoin take a little bit of a tumble after getting a rejection from the short setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Now, Bitcoin did get a bounce exactly from the long setup that we gave yesterday morning during the New York Open live stream in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. But are we actually going to see follow through with this bounce, or are we going to see a major move to the downside before the real bounce comes in? We are going to be diving and dissecting these charts today, talking about exactly how I plan to trade this price action in the coming days and weeks. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the most timely and the juiciest Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. Now, this is a bit complicated of a situation because we actually did not take out this low on all exchanges. So the long setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we wanted to wick down below that very key level of 29,400 and then get a move to the upside, only played out on certain exchanges like ByBit, ZOOMEX, and MEXC. So what does this mean? Well, in my opinion, it means we can't really trust this move to the downside. The good news is that we have very clearly defined levels that can give us criteria as to what to look for to determine what is more probable: another move back to the top of the range, or another large drop to the downside. By the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, the best trading Discord in the world, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead and click the link to join the VIP Discord. Every single day, we give the trade setups we're looking to trade. We do multiple live streams every single weekday. We gave the short setup for Bitcoin and the long setup and this juicy long setup on XRP in advance. Not a signals group, but you will learn a lot. And also, if you do want to dive into how to trade this way, check out the 25% discount on both of these trading courses at jasoncaspertrading.com. Links in the pinned comment and description of this video. So you can see my original trade setup that I gave here. I was looking for very specific confirmations, and I was looking for a very specific target, which would be eventually a new high. I want to see bullish divergences on the 24-minute time frame, the 12-minute, and the 6-minute time frame. If we come over to Market Cipher B on the 1-hour time frame, we can see bullish divergence, multiple drives of bullish divergence as we come down to this low. If we go to the 24-minute time frame, we see the same exact thing. On the 12-minute time frame, we see the same exact thing. And more specifically, on the 12-minute time frame, we are seeing a very bullish signal, which always signifies to me that there's a high probability that a significant bottom is in. We see as the price is getting lower to the exact level we're looking at for support, the money flow and the momentum waves on Market Cipher B are both getting higher, giving us the Sam Bankman-Fried bullish man boob pattern. We can see Sam Bankman-Fried's money flow is getting higher. His green nipple tattoos are getting higher as the price is getting lower into key support. And we can see here that he's ready to basically rat out all his friends to avoid getting into jail, which is obviously a very bullish sign for the Bitcoin price. So because we have such clear signals on our oscillator, this now gives us two zones that can act as lines in the sand to determine what is going to happen with the Bitcoin price. First of all, after putting in that bottom, we have locally switched market structure. What do I mean by that? When we look at this downtrend here, we can see that we put in a lower high, we put in this big bottom, now we put in a high that's higher than the previous lower high in the downtrend. That means that we can now look for potentially a reversal, which means if we are going to get a retracement back down to the Fibonacci Golden Pocket 786 zone around $29,500, if we see continuation on Market Cipher like another trigger wave as we come down into this box, it's actually telling us that we can look for another move to the upside, and we could even look to get into a long trade if we missed the initial trade that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We could look for another entry right about here if we come down for that bullish retest, and we could even look to take it to the top of the range. And if you are looking to take advantage of the volatility of these markets, longing and shorting Bitcoin and altcoins, check out MEXC, links in the pinned comment and the description. Up to a $9,000 deposit bonus if you use my link. Also, 0% maker order fees, 0.01% limit order fees. This is the best deal you will find out there. Also, if you're looking for an exchange that does not require a VPN or KYC, check out ZOOMEX, also in the pinned comment in the description. These are my two go-to exchanges for taking advantage of these markets. Of course, only sign up for an exchange if you know how to trade, because if you don't, you're not going to make money. You're going to lose everything and your life will fall apart. So as long as the Bitcoin price does not lose this very important purple box between 29.5 and 29.6, it becomes more probable than not that we get a move back to the top of the range. Now, here's something else we need to keep in mind. We can see, based upon this market structure, that there's a lot of liquidity here. There are a lot of short trades that have opened up in this entire zone, and they all have their stop losses above these highs. What does that mean? That means that if we start to get a pump above, let's say, 30,200, we could very easily experience a short squeeze coming up back to around the $30,800 level, which is the top of the range. And if we go ahead and we pull a Fibonacci from the high that we put in over here, from the short setup that we are in right now, to the low that we made yesterday, the long setup that we are in right now, that's right, in the Casper crew, guys, we short the top and long the bottom. That's how we roll. But we can see that we have a very nice confluence Fibonacci golden pocket coming in right with the value area high of the range. What does that mean? That means if we experience a short squeeze, do not get overly bullish, because this could very well have been the first lower low in a downtrend, and this could very well be the first lower high in a downtrend that will take Bitcoin to some lower prices, from which I am personally very interested in trading, because we cannot lose sight of the forest for the trees, right? We've been trading in this tiny little bull flag here now for 4 weeks. It feels like an eternity, but when we zoom out to the weekly, we can see that we're actually breaking out and retesting this massive inverted head and shoulders pattern. In fact, we came down to retest that neckline perfectly, which is how we were able to actually get into the swing trade from the exact bottom in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, because we were waiting for that breakout and retest. So we can also see this level, $28,800, a massive support resistance flip going all the way back to January 2021. This is coming in around $28,000-ish. If we get a big move to the downside here, we have to understand that we could potentially be seeing another juicy support resistance flip, just like the one we saw right here, and then we can finally hit the target of our inverted head and shoulders pattern, which is going to be the $36,000 level, which in my opinion is going to act as our next major area of resistance, where we can then look for a major pullback, because we are watching the weekly time frame start to turn bearish with some bearish divergences right here. So if we are unable to reclaim these key areas of resistance that I have marked out on the chart, I will be expecting a move down to at least $28,500. And if we don't hold support there, well, then we can look down to lower levels that we have given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And of course, we don't just take trades at levels because it's a level. We need to wait and make sure that we are seeing exactly what we want to see on the chart, right? The way I trade is I have a very clearly defined level and very clearly defined confirmations. If I don't see those things at a level, I don't take a trade. If I do see them at a level, I do take a trade. So here on the macro, we are in a very, very key place. If we can hold the green box at around 28.5, we will see a massive move to the upside. If we lose this green box at 28.5, you can see how easily we could come back down because of this big move to the upside. So guys, make sure you are paying attention to the chart. Make sure you have a plan for a bullish and a bearish scenario. And that is it for today's video, guys. I do pray everybody is super blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace!